Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tara, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what are your queen bee qualities that everyone can see. So please be aware this is a general reading. Please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And as we're looking into the qualities everyone can see, please also be aware you may not see yourself this way, but others see you this way as a queen bee. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you your crystals. For pile number 1, we have this Larimar crystal. For pile number 2, we have Carnelian. And for pile number 3, we have Pyrite. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick any pile you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you can pick 2 or all of them. Your intuition will always know best. You can also pause the video if you need more time, and if you are done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose the surrender card and this Larimar crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at your queen bee qualities that everyone can see. So please be aware this is a general reading, to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's go ahead and add the rest of your cards for you. So the next card we have is Celestial Alignment. I love the rainbows here and the little clouds. The next card we have is Sacred Breath and Sound, Life Force and Communication. If you can hear that kid crying and other kids screaming in the background playing, excuse the noises. The next card we have is the 5 of Cups. The next card we have is the 8 of Pentacles. The next card we have is the 3 of Pentacles. And the last tarot card of this deck is the Temperance card. The next card from this other deck, we have the Artist. This is an extra card in this tarot deck. The next card we have is the Queen of Cups. The next card we have is the 9 of Wands. And lastly, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, my pal number 1s, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what your queen bee qualities are that everyone else can see. So please be aware the traits that everyone else sees may not be how you see yourself, but these are the traits your spirit guides are giving me for how you come across as a queen bee to others, okay? So firstly, I'd like to speak about the fact that I feel with the Celestial Alignment card, this is a Zulu excuse me, this is a Zulu goddess here, and I love this new deck I bought because I'm actually from South Africa, and I did not expect them to also include our culture in this, like from my country, so that's very cool. And she is a goddess of celestial alignment. She is a healer of healers and teacher of teachers. She has a love for humanity and makes the corn grow. And she dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As beloved, so below is celestial alignment. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what this card represents. Firstly, I am noticing that a lot of you, my pile number ones, your queen bee quality is you are like a beautiful rainbow that is so vivid, so beautiful. They're showing me, those rainbow sweets with the little sugar on it. It's like long rainbow sweets like this, and they're really sugary and sweet. I feel like maybe that's a part of your personality, my pile number ones, that gives you this queen bee quality. Maybe you are someone that is very out there, very colorful as a person. If you have a certain way you like to express yourself, or perhaps it's like fashion, your hair, if you like to color your hair different colors, if you like to wear colorful clothes, colorful eye makeup, colorful lipstick. The energy I'm getting, even if you don't do those specific things, perhaps your personality is colorful, very vivid. Maybe you are someone that just stands out and takes the kind of stares from everyone. If I had to imagine this woman walking into a room with the way her demeanor and posture is and how confident she looks holding her dress out like that, all eyes would be on her. You get what I mean? So perhaps all eyes are on you, my pile number ones, and that is what your queen bee qualities are, that everyone can see, because all eyes are on you. You're so vivid, you're so radiant, you look colorful in some type of way, even if you aren't someone that wears a lot of colors. Perhaps your face is very glowy, your skin is very radiant, skin is very, the energy I'm feeling is maybe your skin is very glowy and radiant, and it just glows in some type of way. And that is your queen bee quality, my pile number ones, that you stand out, that you really have all eyes on you when you enter and you walk into a room, wherever you go, whether you're in public, at school, at work. It's like maybe even you don't even try, but you just have this vivid look to you that just stands out. Since we have the card Celestial Alignment, perhaps some of you look celestial, look ethereal. I mean, I even see that energy in the Queen of Cups and Sacred Breath and Sound. That kind of energy of ethereal nature, celestial nature. Okay, so maybe that is another queen bee quality you have that everyone can see, my pile number ones. So since she is a healer of healers, I feel like many of you could adopt healing qualities, because this card here also represents healing. So there are two cards representing healing. That is not a coincidence. Some of you could have a lot of healing energy, or you could be healers of some kind, maybe working in a healing industry, The Queen of Cups here makes me think of compassion, you having a lot of compassion and love and a kind heart to others. Look at how her heart chakra just radiates and shines out pink. It's like you really care and love and care deeply for others, and that is another queen bee quality you have, because it is cool to care. It is cool to what's the word? I feel like, when we talk about queen bees, we're talking about a woman that really stands out, that really is like a leader of some kind. She's extremely confident, and others just look at her. Okay, people talk about her. People want to copy her. Often in these movies we see, often the popular girl, the queen bee girl, will be someone that is mean, but I'm picking up you're the opposite, my pal number ones, where you actually have very pure hearts, very pure souls, pure intentions with your heart, and that is exactly what makes you a queen bee, the fact that you care deeply for others, and that is a queen bee quality others see in you. So some of you, as I said, could be healers of some kind. Like let's say you are psychologists with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is like emotions, emotional regulation, giving compassion and nurturing energy towards people's emotions. Or it could be that you are maybe a nurse, a doctor, a teacher, because this woman here also represents a teacher, and we see a child here. So perhaps your healing energy extends if you teach children or teenagers, because of the amount you care and how your heart is in it. Some of you heal through art. You heal others through art, through writing, through poetry, through music. Whatever it is you do is healing to either you and others. Okay, and I'm picking up that is a quality you have that makes you a queen bee. The fact that you care so deeply and you radiate this healing energy towards others to help them feel good in the world, because I think we need more of that in the world. And I didn't expect the reading to go this way, because we don't often see this type of character being portrayed as a queen bee, but I'm seeing this is exactly what makes you a queen bee, what makes you stand out and shine, because your heart shines so brightly, and because you are pure in your heart, pure in your soul, and others can feel that, others can see that. Okay. The feeling I'm getting, my pal number ones, is that you are divine in your own beautiful way. And that is what makes you a queen bee. There's something about you that seems celestial, ethereal, divine, like a heavenly angel that has just come onto earth. That's the feeling I get from you, my pal number ones. And I feel like a lot of you have a connection, a deep connection to the waters. Something about the water, the ocean, the rivers, lakes, things like that. Okay, I feel like you have a deep connection to water. And water is actually a very healing element. But maybe the reason why I'm also seeing water so much, water is the nurturer, water is the deep emotions. As we see here, pouring water onto this lady, we have a dolphin. You chose the Larimar crystal, which comes from the Caribbean oceans, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot of oceany, watery energy here, even in the Queen of Cups. And the watery element is like nurturing energy, deep emotions, deep feelings, this empath ability. Okay, empathic ability, and that is what makes you queen bees, my pal number ones. The fact that you are so caring and so loving, so nurturing. We even see the nurturing energy with her breastfeeding her baby here. I had to cover it up because YouTube rules and regulations, but we even see a baby here. So perhaps, oh, and a pregnant woman here. Perhaps some of you have kids, or maybe not even have kids. If you don't have kids, you don't have to take that message. Perhaps the pregnancy and the baby symbolism is you having nurturing energy towards others, you treating others as family, you treating others with love, and that is what makes you a queen bee. But also, this is the energy of creation, the divine in a woman. Now I'm hearing that song by Ariana Grande, God is a Woman. I feel like that energy, that divinity is within you, my pal number ones, and you are divine. You create in your life. You're the embodiment of creation, and that is what makes you a queen bee. Perhaps you are creating something in your life in terms of your business, your hobbies, your passions, and you are nurturing those dreams, those goals, those desires, and that also makes you a queen bee, my pal number ones. I'm just picking up the energy of like divine healing energy, heavenly energy. It's almost like that, you know how men will use those pickup lines of like, oh, you fell from heaven, you're an angel, that kind of energy. I feel like that's how others see you. That's how people see you as a queen bee, my pal number ones. That you just shine in the celestial aura. And it's unexplainable, it's undescribable, but that is what makes you a queen bee. Okay? I'm also picking up some of you, a lot of you actually, have gorgeous, gorgeous bodies. Very, like, the energy I'm feeling is, you know, everybody is different. Everybody's body is different. But there's something about your body that seems very, some of you have like very curvy bodies. That is just like, I'm hearing like your skin is soft and touchable, if that makes sense. Like people just want to touch your skin because your skin is soft. And it's like, perhaps you have curves. That doesn't mean you have to have like big curves, but even if you're a little bit on the smaller side, your body curves in a beautiful way. And I'm picking up like, they're showing me the drooling emoji. So men drool over that. But I'm picking up a lot of you eat very healthily, or you take care of your bodies, you exercise, you look like you take care of your bodies if you don't. You look like you work very hard on yourself, and it's like your skin is so glowy and radiant, and your body looks so radiant and looks so well kept after. Skin looks so soft and glowy and radiant that it's like people just want to touch your skin. People just want to look at you. I'm also hearing your hair looks very healthy and shiny. And those are the physical traits and qualities I'm picking up right now that make you a queen bee that everyone can see, my pal number ones. I'm going back to the empath abilities now. I'm picking up some of you are clairaudient, or some of you are empaths where you can feel other people's emotions, and clairaudience is hearing messages from spirit. So maybe you receive a ringing in your ears, or hearing can be maybe hearing a sign, like through hearing birds, hearing a song on the radio that just sounds like it's for you, hearing a word in your head, something like that. Or, well, it can come in different ways. I'm picking up on dreams, like maybe hearing things in dreams, messages in dreams, or waking up like with songs stuck in your head with specific meanings, or sometimes clairaudience can come through signs from other people of what other people say. And it's like you, my pal number ones, since you're so empathic, such a pure soul, pure heart, pure intent, you can pick up on anyone's intentions, fear, emotions, or thoughts of you. Okay, and it's like you have this very soft energy to you. Very soft. I don't know how to explain it. Very soft, but they're making me feel the texture of like silk to explain and describe your energy. You're like silk, very soft, very beautiful. Not just your skin, your energy. Silk is it's hard to describe, but it's very fancy and the texture is very beautiful. I don't know why they're showing me your energy through texture, but I'm just gonna take that. Your energy is very soft. You're a very pure soul, and that is what makes you a queen bee. But that also helps you pick up on people's intentions, fears, emotions, or thoughts of you. And it's like people can't come near you with bad energy, negative intentions, or negative sensual energy. Like people that are, how do I put this in words? People that are doing wrong things sensually. You know, I wouldn't say specific things because everyone's different. But you know how when we are with a partner, we can pick up on their energy, and I feel like you're very sensitive to energies. So people can't come near you with bad energies, even if it's not like they're doing something wrong. But you know, when we're intimate with someone, we pick up on their energies. So since you are so empathic, you are like a sponge and you can pick up on people's feelings and emotions. And I pick up that you guys, my pal number ones, like your quiet and alone time because you're so sensitive to energies. But this empathic nature you have is the reason why you are seen as a queen bee to everyone. And I'm kind of picking up the energy that a lot of you are drawn to pure souls as a result of this, because the frequencies just align like that, or other souls that are also having healing energy. The energy I'm getting from you as well, my pal number ones, like when I looked at the Queen of Cups here, is like a beautiful mermaid underwater, and the hair is flowy, wavy everywhere, bubbles coming out of her mouth, you know, that kind of energy. So you just have this celestial vibe to you, my pal number ones, that makes you a queen bee, very ethereal, otherworldly. So yeah, you're drawn to mostly pure souls and children as a result of you being so empathetic. And I feel like a lot of you don't like crowds and things like that. Since you're so soft and gentle. But that is exactly what makes you a queen bee. Because it's like, since you don't go near many people, especially if you can feel their energy is off, it's like you respect yourself highly. And when you do come near people, it's almost like, oh, this person doesn't go to other people a lot. It's very rare that they invite people into their circle. Very rare that this person connects with others. I must be special. That kind of energy. So it's almost like people see it as a compliment when they are near you, because you're so protective over your energy. And that is exactly what makes you a queen bee as well. Since you're so empathetic, but you're also protective over your energy, you know your worth, and that is what makes you a queen bee. And everyone can see that, and it's the energy of like, don't come near me unless you have good energy. Don't come near me unless you have good intentions. I pick and choose who I want in my circle. And it's like whoever gets to be chosen to be near you feels really lucky. And that's exactly what makes you a queen bee. Because it's like that energy of like, you know, like you're on high demand, but you get to choose who you want around you, if that makes sense. Like everyone wants you around them, but you get to pick and choose who you want around you. Okay, my pal number ones, and that is exactly what makes you a queen bee that everyone can see. I'm picking up you, my pal number ones, are lovers of beauty and cleanliness, and that is what makes you a queen bee. The fact that you have so much beauty within you, within your soul, physically as well, emotionally, spiritually, in your soul. It's not just one aspect of you, it's all aspects of you. I'm also picking up people may love to see you in like flowy dresses, or dresses that like show your legs, as we see here. Dresses that show your best qualities, your best features, if you like to wear dresses. If not, maybe just like clothes that feel soft, feel gentle on you, that show the energy you have. And it's like certain colors look really good on you. Like perhaps some of you can pull off like very vivid colors. Some of you pull off pastel colors, as we see here with the light pink, the blue hair. Some of you look really good in red, as we see here. So it's different for everyone. Some of you look really good in blue, turquoise colors. Some of you yellow. But it's something about the way you dress in certain types of clothes really make you look elegant. Certain types of clothes really show off your body and your skin and just make you look radiant and glowy, and show off your natural features that are meant to be shown, if that makes sense. I just saw your spirit guide fly past as I said that. So what I mean by this is my gift. I don't really see people. Only at night when I'm drifting off into sleep, but I'll see like little stars that fly past, and that's how I know it's a spirit guide. So as I said, that little star flew past. With all the roses here, I'm picking up on that you're very romantic souls, that you have the energy of romance to you, and it's like a lot of people want to take you out on dates. A lot of people feel deep feelings towards you, my pal number ones, because you are such a queen bee. Okay, that's just an extra message I got. I'm picking up the energy, my pal number ones, the reason you are a queen bee and the queen bee qualities everyone can see in you. A lot of you have a gentle and soft hypnotic voice. Like even when I started this reading, I just feel like speaking slow with you. So perhaps this is how you speak. I actually relate to your energy a lot because I feel similar to this. But the energy I'm picking up on is some of you have gentle and soft hypnotic voices, and people just love listening to your voice. The way you communicate to people is very soft and like a melody, very hypnotic, like a beautiful mermaid singing, if that is what I can explain. And your voice is another reason why you are a queen bee, that everyone can see that. When people hear your voice, it's just, they're taking me back to the silk. It sounds so smooth and soft and gentle. And some of you don't have gentle voices. Some of you have very loud presences, and perhaps you're gentle in the way you speak to people, but your voice is loud and full of energy and full of playfulness, is what I get from the rainbow and the dolphin here. Some of you You're very playful with your voice, maybe the way you laugh. When you have like a smile on your face and you're speaking, it's like people feel that happy, joyful energy, that playful energy, and they love your voice. Something about your voice, my pal number ones, seems very heavenly, seems very ethereal, or seems just very vivid and magical, okay? And that makes you a queen bee. I'm also picking up with your voice. They're telling me a lot about your voice. So you are my mermaids, my sirens. Your voice, I'm picking up you have, when you're not like, for some of you, when you're not like gentle and soft with your voice, you speak with a lot of energy, and it's like you breathe life, or you breathe life force energy into those around you. You breathe words of love into others and help them see the queen bee qualities or king qualities within them. And the way you communicate to people is very intelligent as well, very wise, because when I think of dolphins here, dolphins are very intelligent and wise, and that is what makes you a queen bee, a quality everyone can see that makes you a queen bee. Now I want to speak about the fact that you are natural leaders, that you are so hardworking, that you are able to grow the things you put work into, that you're able to nurture your dreams. That's the kind of energy I pick up with the artist. Even if the things I mentioned with career earlier don't resonate with you, perhaps you are someone with a big vision with the artist card. Or you're maybe someone that does something creative, healer, but like I said, it doesn't have to be. Perhaps you just have a big vision and you're able to, the energies I'm getting is like visionary energies. You're able to put ideas onto paper from your imaginary world, your vivid imaginary world, and you're able to create something out of nothing. And it seems like these ideas come from the divine because they're so good. The energy I'm getting from you is that you're natural leaders, that you can grow businesses very easily, that you can grow and create things very easily with the Three of Pentacles and her pregnancy there, that you're able to nurture your dreams and grow them into something huge. Okay, you're very hardworking and you set your mind to something you want, especially if you have an emotional connection to it. And you're patient with your approach to creating it because you know that creation is a magical thing that takes time. Just like when we plant a flower, we don't go and wait every second for that flower to grow. We trust and nurture that flower, give it sunlight, nurture that flower so it grows into something beautiful. So that is another quality that makes you a queen bee. And the energy they're showing me here with the queen bee energy of you being so hardworking, it inspires some, okay? And it really makes you look like a really great queen bee, very inspirational, okay, my pal number ones. But I'm also picking up here that for some, it's like they look at you with a kind of jealousy because the energy I'm picking up is that you're pure souls and you go after the things you want, you work hard, but sometimes people see you creating success or see your potential if you're not there yet to creating success. Maybe you're still busy creating it. But it's like they see your potential of what you can create in this lifetime and they get very jealous of this. So the energy I'm picking up on is like some people may call you overly ambitious because remember we're looking at the queen bee qualities everyone can see. So it's like some people may have a distorted view of you because they themselves are not comfortable with creating something. It's like they look at you as someone don't get me wrong, a lot of people are inspired by you, but some are like looking at you this way. They look at you as someone that is devious in your means to approach success. And to explain the energy of what I mean, they're showing me Al Woods in, what's that movie called again? Oh, it's Legally Blonde. So the energy they're showing me is Al Woods to explain the energy. Of course, you're not devious in your approach to success. You're not money hungry people. And even if you are, you're still creating your success. You're still pure souls. So yeah, the energy I'm feeling is almost like people want to make you seem that way because they themselves are too insecure or not feeling like their ideas are good enough to create. Maybe they want to go after their ideas and big dreams, but they don't feel like they can do it. So it's almost like they paint you as someone that is very overly ambitious, okay? That someone that is hungry for success, and there's nothing wrong with that, even if you are. But the energy they're showing me is Al Woods and how she went to law school because her boyfriend said she couldn't do it. And just because he said she couldn't do it, she actually got more motivation to do it and work even harder and prove him wrong. So if you don't know that movie, I'd suggest going and watching it, or maybe watching clips of the movie on YouTube to better explain that energy, because it's like you are such a queen bee that works hard and is successful, has drive, has ambition to create the life of your dreams, and there is nothing wrong with that. However, other people may project that image of like overly ambitious because they themselves are not comfortable with going after their dreams, okay? And I feel here, my pal number ones, that is what makes you a queen bee. The fact that you are so hardworking towards making your dreams come true, towards creating something magical that comes from your ideas, it comes from your heart. And even if there are challenges along the way, it's like the universe works with you to balance those energies out. Okay, and that is what makes you a queen bee, my pal number ones. The fact that you're so driven and ambitious, the fact that you work hard for your dreams and your success, and you embody that energy of divine creation, creating your dreams on earth. Okay. I'm also picking up, a lot of you have just a very magical, healing, motherly, nurturing energy. And the energy I'm picking up on as well, that is what makes you a queen bee. But the energy I'm picking up on as well is this transformational energy. You may be someone that always transforms the way you look. Maybe you're someone that always transforms your emotions and heals that side of you so that you're able to focus on more important things in your life and not, how do I put this? When we have unhealed parts of us, they keep coming back up. But when we heal those parts of us and work on those parts of us and pour into ourselves, and picking up self-love is also a reason why you're a queen bee, because you pour into you and you are empathetic, but you have strong boundaries and pour into yourself. That's what makes you a queen bee. But the energy I'm picking up on is like you transform your emotions, or you transform yourself. Maybe you transform your hair, your makeup, the skills you do, you're always transforming. Or maybe you're always transforming in your fashion style, in the way you decorate your home. Or maybe your life is always transforming and people just can't keep up with you. And that is what makes you a queen bee that everyone can see, because it's just like every time they speak to you, they're in awe and amazed by how much you've transformed since the last time they saw you. And it's like you spend your energy and time on doing things that are valuable to things you care about. Okay? And that is what makes you an absolute goddess, is what I'm picking up. Not just queen bee, but goddess as well. I also feel like when challenges and mistakes come up, you fix them and you heal them. And you find solutions to those challenges. You surrender to the process. And that is also what makes you a queen bee. The fact that you can effortlessly go after the things you want, but when you fall and make mistakes, you can put back on your crown and think, how am I going to fix this? Like a true queen bee. Okay. So that is the energy I was picking up on, my pile number ones, for why you're a queen bee, the qualities of you being queen bee that other people can see. As I mentioned, you are divine, you're magical, you're celestial, ethereal, you're very beautiful, very soft, very gentle, like silk. You're radiant and vivid as well, and very colorful. You have this vibe to you that people want to give to you in certain romances. You have a very nurturing energy. You create your dreams, and you have that divine creation within you. You're always creating something, transforming the way you are as a person. Your voice is very beautiful, and that is what makes you a queen bee, my pile number ones. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Lastly, I'd like to say thank you to all my new subscribers, and I'd like to say thank you to all the people that have been watching me since the beginning, a few months ago. I really, really appreciate you. I see all the people who always comment on my videos, and I'm sending love to all of you. Bye. Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Carnelian crystal, this reading is for you, and the Shine card. We're going to talk about the qualities you have that make you a queen bee that everyone can see. So please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And please also be aware the traits you see here may be how other people see you, but not necessarily how you see yourself. But they're exactly what makes you a queen bee, okay? So the first card we have is Shame. And this is not a bad card. I got some downloads for you before I started your reading, and I will explain them in a moment. It's actually a very beautiful meaning along with this, okay? The next card we have is Grateful Optimism, Joyous View of the Future. The next tarot card we have is the Knight of Cups. Next we have the King of Swords. Next we have, I think this is, I'm just trying to check which one it is. This is the Lover's card. I thought it was, I just wanted to make sure. These cards aren't in English, so I wrote down in my notes which cards are which. Okay. And lastly, from this tarot deck, we have the Chariot. Okay, For the next tarot deck we have the Nine of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Fool card. And lastly, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, my pile number 2s, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what Queen Bee qualities you have that everyone can see. Okay, so firstly, I'd like to speak about the Shine card we have here. We have a beautiful depiction of, I couldn't really find much about this goddess. She's a goddess of shine here, as we can see the shine coming out of her hands. But she's also a guardian of green lush forests. When I saw this image, kind of reminded me of like Mother Gaia's kind of energy. So beautiful, so lush, so abundant. There's something about you, my pile number 2s, that shines so brightly, that is so lush and gorgeous, and the energy they're trying to explain to me is, you know, when you go out in nature and you see a beautiful waterfall, or you are going on a hike and there's beautiful flowers everywhere and everything just looks so magical. That's you, my pal number 2s. Like, you're like a beautiful view that people love to look at. People just admire you, your beauty, your strength, and that is what makes you a queen bee. People really admire the way you look. You shine in your beauty, my pal number 2s, even if you don't believe this in yourself. You may not even, like, maybe clicking onto this reading, you may not even believe the words I say at first, and I'll explain in a moment, but I want you to know that people see this shine in you. People see you shine. You were born to shine, to be seen and to be heard. People want to know your name. People want to see you on the street. People want to see you walk past them. People want to see you everywhere. Okay? The kind of energy they're giving me is like, you're someone that shines. Someone that stands out for your natural beauty, your natural traits that you have. And it's not something specific they're showing me, but just everything about you is so radiant. Everything about you shines. Okay? And it's like the energy they're giving me is, you could very well pass for being a model or for being someone that is in some sort of public eye, because people really admire and love your look. And it's not just your look as well, but they're taking me to your physical attributes and your physical beauty. You have this they're showing me sacral chakra energy. The sacral chakra energy is all about the womb energy, the sensual energy, dancing, standing out, having courage to stand out. Because to stand out and to shine starts with courage to be seen and heard. Okay, regardless of what other people say, because there is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment, because you are not for everybody. If everybody likes you, you're not really being you. Okay? And I feel here, my pal number 2s, that you were born to shine. And maybe you don't see this quality in yourself yet, but this is how everyone sees you. They admire you with love. The people that really truly see you, really truly honor you and love you. Like, I'm picking up a lot of people really do see the side of you. But we often can get so worried and caught up in what other people think of us that we often make ourselves small, and we hide in shame, and we hide ourselves because we believe that we will maybe be rejected, criticized, or judged. But actually, you're not broken, unlovable, or ugly, or unworthy. Shame is lying to you. Shame is like little, what's the word? Would I say ghosts that are not real? It's lying to you. It's telling you something to keep you small and hiding. Shame keeps you small and hiding. So accept yourself now that you are a bright light. Accept yourself now that you do shine so brightly. And even if these messages are hard to hear right now, you do shine so brightly, and everyone notices your beautiful qualities. Some people even see you as more confident than you actually are. Okay, and it's like you shine so brightly, and that's why they see you that way. I'm picking up a lot of you have gorgeous bodies, or you just have this radiant glow to your skin, your hair as well. And it's not something specific about you, but you just shine. You're also really sexy is what they're telling me. You have a lot of lovers that are even attracted to you, or people that want to be your lover. Same sex and opposite sex. Because you are radiant, my pile number 2s. And that is what makes you a queen bee. But I want to speak a little bit about the shame to help you work through these emotions. Because you deserve to feel confident in yourself. You deserve to truly take up space and shine the way you truly deserve to. You're like a star that shines brightly, and that starlight shouldn't be dimmed. So, I feel for a lot of you. I couldn't research much on this goddess here. I couldn't find much, but in the guidebook, it said something about her name was misconstrued by colonizers to be mumbo jumbo, which basically means like nonsense, something like that, but yet she still shines. So she was very much taken as a bright, beautiful white light that shines and protects the forests and protects the earth. She's a guardian of the earth, but her name was taken and made to be something else. But yet, regardless, she still shined. And the interesting thing is, in this card, it's the same energy. I read in the guidebook that she was depicted as a distortion. So they distorted her image and made her a monster. They made her out to be a woman with long, scary, this part, I don't know if I can say it on YouTube. Here, you can read the card. And those parts of her body contained milk and poison. Okay, and they made her like a shadow monster, but they distorted her image. She originally is thought to be coming from a Taino moon goddess called Atabi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And they distorted her image and made her shameful, you know. They made a divine part of being a human woman shameful. Because even if it is a part of her body that is long, it's like they said it was long scary, that it contained poison. So they really tainted her image and made her into a monster that she's not. And she looks so vibrant and beautiful here to me. I see nothing shameful about her. But it's almost like, I feel like this representation here is people in your life or beauty standards that have shamed you. And I'm speaking to a lot of women here that have been shamed by beauty standards, like, oh, you must be curvy. Oh, you must be skinny. Oh, you must have these facial features to be considered hot. Oh, you must look this certain way to be considered beautiful. And I feel like a lot of you have been shamed and made to look at yourself in a distorted light of shame when you are actually so beautiful and you shine so brightly into the natural beautiful features you have. Okay, my pal number 2s, and I feel like a lot of this either comes from beauty standards that others have put onto you and projected onto you, that has made you look at yourself in a distorted light, where you see your beautiful qualities as now flaws, when they're actually your beautiful qualities that make you shine and make you the queen bee that you are. I'll give you an example. Let's just say we have, it doesn't have to be like this, but this is just an example to explain this energy. So let's say we have a curvy woman, but people all her life tell her that she should be skinny. But that is exactly the reason why people see her as the queen bee, because they see her curvy body and they just admire it, and maybe other women even want her body. You know what I mean? So there's this energy of the shame you have of the parts of yourself are actually the parts of you that make you beautiful, that make you shine, that make you the queen bee that everyone sees. So I want you to take this message and try to think about, what are my flaws? Where do they come from? And who has projected this distortion onto me and made me believe that this beautiful trait was shameful? And the energy I'm feeling is like, let's say, I'll give you some examples of my journey. This sounds very similar to something I worked through about 2 years ago. And I started having to look at myself differently. I watched a TikTok and they were speaking about like how they were trying to make beautiful normal features something romanticized, like hip dips look like a beautiful violin, and freckles across your face look like a beautiful shining night sky with stars in it, a constellation. Or people with, that kind of energy. I can't think of any more right now, but look at the things you depict as flaws and try to find something beautiful about it, another way of looking at it, because someone or something has caused you to look at yourself in a distorted, shameful way, when actually you are so bright and so meant to shine. Even her headpiece here, to me, look like peacock feathers. There is a bright orange light in the background, which is the sacral chakra of confidence. Okay, and the sacral chakra is our feminine energy, our sensuality, how we feel about our body, that energy. But the card is called shame, and she looks so beautiful, and I don't see what's shameful about her. But some of you have had, I'm picking up aunts, mothers, or other women actually put you down if you are a woman. Or maybe even the energy I'm feeling, okay, let me just say the aunts, the moms, the older women is what I'm picking up firstly, is like they see you as someone that is threatening to them. So perhaps you were a teenager or in your young adulthood where you had these older women pick on you and betray you in that way and make you look at yourself in a distorted, shameful view. And the peacock feathers here represent, the peacock is royalty, standing out. Think of a peacock and its feathers and its beautiful feathers that stand out, you know. But now this Aunt Nancy is saying, oh, look at your peacock feathers. Why are they standing out? Like, I don't know. That's the energy I'm feeling, is like, of course, that's not the name of whoever said that to you. But the energy I'm feeling is like they created a web of lies in your mind and distortion so that you would look at yourself in shame, because that's the way they looked at themselves. They felt shameful about themselves and projected that onto you. Tried to make you feel like that is you, but that's not you, my pal number twos. And the exact reasons why you feel shameful about yourself are the reasons you stand out and shine. Your flaws are the reasons you stand out and shine. And I don't want to say flaws, but maybe the way you look at yourself as a flaw is the reason you stand out and shine. If it isn't by other women, the way I'm feeling like other women, like older women, is maybe they'd shame you for maybe your body, like the size of your body, the weight of your body, tallness, shortness, that kind of energy. Or maybe they'd shame you about your sensuality, like let's say you're wearing a dress and then they'd be like, go cover up this, you know, that energy made you believe that you have to cover up your beauty. I don't know, like the feeling I'm getting is they distorted your point of view of yourself. And if it's not other older women, then maybe it was women your own age that felt insecure about themselves and tried to project that onto you because they saw you as a threat. And if it was not women that did this to you, then I feel like it is men that have a distorted view, a web of lies of the feminine energy. I'll give you an example. Let's say a man that believes every woman must have a big behind to be considered attractive, but everybody's body is different and divine and beautiful and unique in its own way. Or a man that just looks at this chest area and wants big voluptuous, but like it's unrealistic beauty standards that they have in their brain. They don't know what actual woman looks like. They don't appreciate the divinity of true beauty in women, because not all women are this beauty standard and looking like the models in the magazines. You know, it is a distorted web of lies in their mind that they've created that they try to project onto you. And of course those women on the magazines are beautiful, but most women have flaws, and those flaws are what make them beautiful. So they're showing me, going back to the older woman energy, like if it was a mom, aunt, sister, that made you feel shameful about yourself. I want you to uncover who you are without the distortion of what others have said, because both of these cards are two beautiful women that were, the images were tainted or distorted by people that did not understand their beauty and how they shined. Yet this still continues to shine. Peacock feathers. Well, I don't know if it is peacock feathers, but it looks like peacock feathers. She has that orange light behind her. To me, she still shines. To me, she's still beautiful. She doesn't look like a monster at all to me. And her real depiction is a moon goddess. Atabi. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But the moon goddess relates to the energies of the feminine energy. So, female divinity and creation, fertility, the Caribbean energy of Mother Earth, I think. I tried to do some research on her as well, but I also couldn't find much. She also represents the horizon, the fresh waters, rivers, and lakes. So, there is this divinity to you, my palm number 2s, that shines so brightly, and I want you to start seeing that yourself. I want you to change your view of yourself from this distorted web of lies to actually seeing the beauty you hold within. Okay? Allow yourself to see who you really are without the distortion of what others have said or made you believe about yourself. Accept that you are someone that shines. Accept that you are someone that is lovable. Accept that you are someone that is beautiful. That you are literally a queen bee, even if you don't see yourself that way. This is how everyone else sees you. Someone that stands out and shines. Okay? So, don't let the shame lie to you. Don't let it be another voice in your head that lies to you. Because you deserve to be seen, heard, and admired for the beauty you have. And oh yeah, going back to the older women, I wanted to say something. My ADHD makes me like skip between topics so quickly, but they showed me Snow White and the older woman energy, and like I think it was Snow White when she had that evil stepmother or something like that had the mirror and said like, who's the fairest of them all? And then she was jealous of her stepdaughter, and then poisoned her with an apple. I think that's how the story went, if I'm not mistaken. And like Snow White wasn't even trying to be the fairest of them all, but yet she was. And that's the energy others see in you, everybody else sees in you. You're like the fairest, the beautiful one of them all. You stand out, you shine, my pal number 2s, in beautiful, miraculous ways. But others see that and see you as a threat. And that's why they try to project that shame that they feel onto you. They're asking you to meditate on your sacral chakra and release with water, like release by lying in a bath, and thinking about the projections that have been put onto you and releasing them through tears, because the sacral chakra is water energy. So they're also showing me to open up your sacral chakra, like maybe dancing in the mirror, or just looking at yourself, admiring yourself in the mirror, saying beautiful words to yourself, because you deserve to be appreciated and shine. Okay? So the beginning part of this reading was quite long, but I got these specific downloads for your reading before I started even, and I wrote them down in my notes for you. Okay? You're born to shine. Okay, and I want you to know that. Fear of shining brightly keeps us in the shadows of hiding and shrinking. And you deserve to shine, my pal number 2s. Okay, so now let's move to your tarot cards. And like I mentioned, those are exactly the reasons why you are a queen bee. And everybody sees you that way, my pal number twos, even if you don't see yourself that way. So don't allow these anxieties to lie to you, or these fears to lie to you. Okay? You have the Knight of Cups opposite the Nine of Swords. Give love to these fears, to these anxieties. Because they're wanting to be heard, because they are showing you what is off. So for example, let's say I want to go out, I want to wear something colorful and out there, and then I think, oh no, what if I stand out too much and people just think I'm what's the word, too out there, taking up too much space. But then that thought is trying to tell me something, that I want to wear this, I was drawn to it for a reason, but that thought is telling me that I have a fear inside me. And that fear wants to be understood and given compassion to, because that's all it is, a fear. That version of yourself that was projected onto. So give love to those versions of yourself and say no. You feel that way now, it's okay. Even hug that part of yourself and say it's okay to shine. It's okay to really wear what we want to wear and not care what other people think. You know what I mean? Giving love to that version of yourself that is fearful. And that is going to make you even more of a queen bee, because that's going to give you the courage to really shine and to take a new journey, a leap of faith, to uncovering the best parts of yourself without these distortions, and staying loyal to protecting yourself from those energies, and going on a new journey to loving yourself with the Lover's card, looking at yourself with love. And that is going to make you radiate and shine even more, my pal number twos. I'm also picking up what makes you a queen bee is the fact that even though you have all these worries and fears, you are working through them with the Seven of Pentacles, whether you know it or not. And you give off this energy like you've been through a lot, you've been betrayed, you've been made to think this way of yourself. And I'm picking up that some of you, if you were to look into your Akashic records, which is basically a bookcase of like our past life memories, you may have this reoccurring past life thing where people try to shame you, and in this lifetime you're working through that and you're learning that there's nothing shameful about you, and setting strong boundaries that you hold. Like, let's say it is a mother that says these things, comments on your weight, for example. Then you'd say, I'm not interested about speaking about my weight. If you're going to speak about my weight, I'm going to leave the conversation. You know, setting those boundaries and standing strong to how you want to be. Because you don't have to accept their energy, their negativity. So that is what makes you a queen bee, the fact that you're already working through this. Because it's like you have been betrayed and hurt in the past, and maybe even in your childhood or teenagehood with the Page of Cups, where you've been made to believe this distorted view of yourself, but you still work through it and look towards the future with grateful optimism. You look towards the future like every day is a new beginning, and it's going to get brighter and brighter and brighter for you, where you have even more love for yourself. And that is what makes you a queen bee, the fact that you can take that optimism and put it towards the future, and Of course the fears are there, of course the dark emotions are there, but the fact that you have enough maturity to look towards the future with bright optimism is what makes you a queen bee that everyone can see. Okay? I'm also picking up like a lot of people are romantically interested in you, and that's what makes you a queen bee. Like I mentioned, same sex and opposite sex. You are also really intelligent people, the way you speak, the way you hold yourself. And that's what makes you a queen bee. Okay, my pile number twos. The way you are so playful and fun, so adventurous, daring to try new things with friends, with loved ones. The energy I'm getting from you is I'd love to, go try fun new things with you if you were my friend or my lover. Like, that's the energy they're making me feel, how everyone else sees you. Everyone else sees you with such a light and love, except the people that project onto you from their own insecurities. I mean, look at how deeply they're looking into each other's eyes here with love. So eventually you're going to ride away from that negative energies with the bicycle there, and you're going to playfully change the view of yourself, and that is what makes you a queen bee, my pal number twos. So like I mentioned, you are meant to shine, and that is what makes you a queen bee, and you already do shine, even if you don't realize that about yourselves yet. Okay, and that is what makes you a queen bee that everyone else can see. You already have these qualities and traits that shine, but I'm picking up as you work through this, you're going to shine even more. Future energies. Okay? And that is why you are such a queen bee, my pal number twos. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Also, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers, and all my supporters, people that have been supporting me since the beginning, these last few months. I see all of you that comment on my videos each time, and I really, really appreciate it. I'm sending you so much love. Bye. Hi there, my pal number threes. If you chose this Pyrite crystal and this good Juju card, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at your traits that make you a queen bee that everyone else can see. Let's go ahead and add your cards for you, but before I do that, please note that this is a general reading to only take what resonates, and please also be aware how others view you as a queen bee and how others see you as a queen bee may not necessarily be how you view yourself this way. Okay, so the next card we have here is Secrets Revealed. Next we have Tenderness, True Love, and Compassion. Very similar energy to pile number one if you were drawn to that, but also different in a way. Next card we have here is the Empress. I love this depiction of the Empress. So beautiful. The next card we have is the... I'm just trying to find out which card this is. This is the Four of Pentacles. The next card we have is the Three of Cups. And last card from this tarot deck is the Tower card. Next card we have from this other tarot deck is the Well. This is an extra card in this tarot deck. Next card we have is the Page of Swords. Next we have the Eight of Wands. And lastly we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what your Queen Bee qualities are that everyone can see. Okay, so first I want to start with the Empress card here for your physical attributes. A lot of you have this very feminine energy if you are a woman watching this. Very queen energy, even the fact that we have a queen card come up for you. You have this true royalty energy, and you even chose the pyrite crystal. To me, pyrite always looks like a beautiful diamond, expensive, luxurious, and that is even what the Empress energy is: expensive and luxurious, bougie, queen energy, royalty energy. Okay, so you literally have that showing in your cards. You are the Queen Bee, and you literally stand out. You are the Empress. You are the diamond. You are expensive. Okay, and I'm kind of picking up here in my pile number 3 is that you are also very, what would the word be? If you had to take people and look at each person, you'd be a high quality person. You'd be an expensive, bougie person, a person that radiates royalty, that radiates a lot of value, high value. That's the energy I feel. And with the Empress showing up, you have a very feminine energy. I'm picking up your bodies is the first physical attribute people look at. Your bodies are very sensually looking. Some of you have curvy bodies like this woman here. And some of you, it's just like your body, even if you aren't curvy. Some of you, like I'm noticing here in this image, the chest area standing out. Some of you have that stands out. Some of you just are really beautiful. Like you look like goddesses. You look like royalty. You look like models even. That's the energy I feel. You look expensive. You look bougie. You look so good. And there's no specific word they're giving me to describe this. But even in the Empress card, she's wearing pearls. A pearl necklace. Pearls represent beauty. You know, you're very physically beautiful, my pile number 3s. And the first thing people notice is your bodies. I'm seeing here in this card, she has a very cute face, cute dimples. Some of you have beautiful dimples. Some of you just have cute faces. Very cute faces, very beautiful hair. I see her hair here is very curly and beautiful. Very wavy and beautiful here, very long and beautiful. Doesn't matter how your hair looks, but something about your hair really gives this air of beauty to you. It suits your facial structure and your body. Everything goes together perfectly. And in the Empress card, I'm picking up the idea of fertility with the bunny here. So you have a lot of people of the opposite gender, or people that you are attracted to, depending who you're attracted to, really be like attracted to you, but having their mouths water for you, even wanting to see deeper into you. Like even if you're not wearing something revealing, it's like they want to undress you. That's the energy they're making me feel, because the energy they're making me feel is you're hot and you're a queen bee and you know it. You're hot and you know it. That's the energy they're making me feel. And the Empress is literally the energy of the divine feminine, the divine creation, the divine beauty of a woman. And I also feel like here with the tenderness card, true love and compassion, you're very loving people, very tender people. Something I'm picking up about your body is like soft and tender. People want to kiss you all day, as we see in the tenderness card. And it's not just your physical beauty, but the thing they're showing me first is your physical beauty. Like, people are really attracted to you in that way, sensually as well. You will never lack a partner, is what I'm picking up. And it's not just your physical beauty, but that is the thing people notice first when they first meet you, or they first come across you in some type of way. And you just seem so tender and sweet. You give off this energy of true love. People want to have true love with you, even if it's just friendships. I'm picking up a lot of people have crushes on you, even friendship crushes, because you are so attractive and good looking. I just heard the word voluptuous and fruitful. Like, you're like a sweet fruit they want to take a bite into, if that makes sense. The next thing I want to speak about, regardless of physical attributes, they're showing me, before I go on, they're showing me you're seen as spicy, as like one of a kind, spicy hot. I mean, we even see all the reds here, pinkish reds. So vibrant energy, like spicy, hot. Okay, and that's what makes you a queen bee that others can see. The next thing I want to speak about is this Marie Laveau card. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. But the energy I'm getting from you, since this card came up, it says here good Juju, and it has the number 7 on it. You are seen as someone by everybody that is very lucky, that is always attracting luck, that is always fruitful in your efforts. You are always lucky, and you are someone that is hardworking. I see that here in the 4 of Pentacles. I mean, she's literally graduating here. You're someone that works hard to achieve your dreams and your goals and desires with the 8 of Pentacles. And it's like people always want to know your secret to attaining this luck with the Secrets Revealed card. Perhaps some of you are quite mysterious, and that is what makes you a queen bee, because everyone wants to know your secret. Everyone wants to know your secret to all this good luck you have. You may have a lot of good luck to attaining lovers. You may have a lot of good luck to beauty, just effortless beauty. You may have a lot of good luck in your career, in your work, in your finances, in what you do or what you're passionate about, your goals, going after your goals. I'm picking up you're very hardworking people. People don't necessarily see the hard work that goes into it because you are so mysterious. But when they see you attain that wealth or attain that achievement, and even if you haven't achieved that yet, it's like people see your potential to getting there. And how I'm hearing money moves, like money just moves to you, money flows to you fast. And you even have 8 showing up twice. 8 is the number of abundance, and 7 is the number of good luck. And 3 showing up twice. 3 is a number of growth. So your money, your wealth is always growing. Your options in love is always growing. Your beauty is ever growing. You're always having good luck. And things are flowing to you, becoming fruitful and abundant, not just in money and wealth, but other things in your life are abundant and rich, okay? Your love is rich. Your beauty is rich. Everything about you is rich, okay? And it's like people want to know your secret to attaining this luck. They always want to talk and be like, my pal number 3s, did you see them achieve this? Did you see them with this blah, 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 blah? How did they do it? What's their secret? They're showing me the Krabby Patty secret ingredient. I don't know what your secret ingredient is, but it seems like you are viewed as someone that has a lot of good luck, and that is what makes you a queen bee, the queen bee, actually. And also this card, Queen of Sheba, is actually a beautiful and tremendously rich woman. She was a beautiful and tremendously rich woman. So even if you are not rich yet, it's like you're seen as you are going to get there. Because people see your potential even if you can't see that in yourself yet. Okay? I'm picking up that you are very honored and highly respected. You may be someone that is creating a legacy of your own. The Empress energy is also the energies of creation. Creating a legacy of your own and your goals and your talents and what you want to achieve. And even in this card, we see the idea of a strong woman if you are a woman. Someone that goes after their dreams and goals and desires and makes sure it happens regardless of any setbacks that happen. You see her here kicking the tower over, and then she's going to get this crown. This crown's going to drop on her head. And even in this image, look at the beautiful jewelry here. She is literally a queen. She literally has good luck. So your energy is so abundant, so full of good luck. But it's not just you having good luck. You go out there and you create that luck for yourself. And that's what people sometimes don't see. That you are so hardworking, and that may be your secret. But it may also be that the secret is the universe loves you and wants to spoil you. Okay? And you may also have a lot of good luck as well. But it's not just good luck that goes into it. Okay, this woman here, the Queen of Sheba, she was someone that was very tremendously wealthy. And I think it was King Solomon that wanted her, but he first wanted to take over or attack her city or her country. I can't remember what it was. I wrote down some things in my notes. I can't remember where it was, but he wanted to attack her city, and then when he saw her, he absolutely fell in love with her. Okay, and he had many wives, I think. He had a lot of women, but he went after her. And the energy I'm seeing is like, from that sentence I just mentioned, those that are jealous of your wealth that you attain, of the good luck you attain, want to take the credit for what you create for yourself. So be very wary of people like that. Okay? I just heard the dog bark in the distance. That is confirmation. Be very wary of people that are jealous and want to take credit for what you do. Because it's not just luck that goes into what you create for yourself, my pal number threes. It's also a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that you put into it. Okay? And sometimes weak men, if you are a woman, can be intimidated by your ambition and rise to success and independence. But then at the same time, they feel really attracted to you. Be careful of lovers that want to dominate you or benefit off your success, or lovers that see you for you and then they want to change you for what makes you stand out, for what really makes you a queen bee. So for example, this man sees you as someone that's very hardworking, someone that is creating your goals and dreams and then tells you to be a stay-at-home mom. That's just an example, and you don't want to do that. It doesn't have to be that, but that's just an example. Because she had hairy legs, and apparently he told her to shave her legs or something like that. And it's like he tried to change her beliefs as well, because she worshipped the sun. Her people worshipped the sun, and he tried to change her beliefs as well. So stay away from men like that are intimidated by your ambition because they're weak and you're an independent woman, an expensive woman, an expensive queen, and try to change you, try to change your beliefs, try to make you feel small after you've already built all this confidence up for yourself. Okay? Because you're meant to create more. You're not meant to be pushed down by any type of lover. Okay, so kick that energy away, is what I see with the Tower card. Be very careful of that. So after he did all that, she sent him gifts. And that shows that she has a lot of compassion for even those that undermine or hurt her. And that's you. We literally have compassion here. So you're the type of person that has compassion for people that even tried to hurt you, because you have such a good heart, my pile number 3s. And that is also what makes you a queen bee. The fact that you create, the fact that you're so beautiful, the fact that you have so much good luck, the fact that you have so much ambition and independence to create success for yourself, to create wealth, to create all the things you want to celebrate for in your life with the 3 of Cups. And you are going to get there. But also, the fact that you have compassion for these types of people show how mature you are as a soul. But you also don't have to interact with them if they are treating you this way. Okay, because I think that is a very mature thing, to be able to have compassion for even those that hurt you. And that is what makes you a queen bee. The fact that you are a true lover at heart. Even if people may paint you as someone bad, I feel like sometimes people gossip a lot about you. And I'll speak about that in a minute. But you're someone that is a lover at heart, and that is what makes you a queen bee as well in your personality, my pile number 3s. You are a diamond, literally. I love your energy. I love your energy. And even here in the painting in the background, you're a work of art, meant to live on for decades and decades. Your legacy is going to live on for decades and decades. Something you create in this lifetime is going to live on even after your time on earth, is what I pick up. And those that are inspired by your efforts towards success and independence and creating the life of your desires and dreams, those that are inspired by it, like I'm picking up other women inspired, if you're a woman, because we're talking about queen bee, so I don't know. But the energy I'm feeling is like other people that are inspired by this energy, they are inspired by you going after this independently, creating all this abundance in your life. And abundance doesn't just have to be money. Abundance of beauty, abundance of love, everything you want, your dreams, your goals, your desires coming to you. Creating this richness in your life. I also feel like you are abundant in your talents and your resources. It creates this inspiration in others where they go down that rabbit hole too, and they're like, that person, my pile number 3s, created so much for themselves. I'm so inspired by them, and I want to go down that rabbit hole to discovering how to do that for myself too. What is pile number 3's secret? I need to discover that for myself too, with the well card and the pendulum here. And you are starting to stand up for yourself and embrace your true authentic self. And you have a lot of strength and stability. And that is what makes you a queen bee. The queen bee that others see. Okay, all these traits I mentioned are what make you a queen bee. I also feel here, going back to the good Juju card, it feels that a lot of people have a lot of speculation about you, since you may be mysterious, or you may not speak about things until they come to fruition, or you may just go after the things you want hardworking. You're not speaking about the things you attain, but rather going out and achieving them with your action. You know, And it's like everything everyone knows about you is pretty much speculation. People are always talking about you. You're the talk of the town because of how much luck you have. And she, in this card, was seen as someone that was a healer that revolutionized and overthrew the French with voodoo, standing up for minorities. So you may be seen as someone like that, my pile number threes, that you stand up for those around you because you have so much love in your heart. And you believe in what is right. And I also feel the energy that so many people speak about you, but they don't really know what's true. Everything's speculation. Everyone wants to know your secret to how you do this for yourself. And some people may say that maybe you are a healer in some kind of way. Maybe you have healing energy. Maybe you are intuitive with the pendulum here, like reading tarot or pendulum readings, things like that. Crystal ball readings. And even if you're not, the kind of energy I'm getting is, since you were so lucky, sometimes people also speculate if you have done spell work to get there. Like we see in this card, she's doing spell work of some kind. And it's like, even if you don't do that, maybe people speculate that because you're so lucky, it's just so unbelievable to them about how much you transform your life each and every day and grow your life. And it's like, I feel you, my pile number threes, that is why you are such queen bees, because you're literally put on such a pedestal. You're so highly respected and revered. I don't know how to pronounce the word, but that's the word I saw in my mind's eye. You're literally the queen bee, and everyone wants to talk about how you achieve this success for yourself, achieve this beauty, achieve this love. Maybe you're someone that always attracts lovers or has a good partner by your side. And it's like, how does this person have everything I want for myself? That's the energy that I feel like. They want to know the secret. Okay? You're someone that can get yourself out of tough situations, places, and create change. And that is why you are a queen bee. You're someone that's able to transform the roughest of places into something magical and something abundant and prosperous. Okay? And that may be your story. Maybe you were someone that came from very little money and is creating wealth for yourself in this lifetime. As an example, maybe you are someone that came from a family with not a lot of love and created true love for yourself, got yourself out of those toxic situations. Something about you is able to transform the energies and put that crown back on your head, even if no one sees you with that crown. And that is what makes you the queen bee, my pile number threes. That's what makes you a diamond. Okay? You're seen as the ultimate queen bee, completely standing out. Okay, you have this honor, royalty energy in whatever you do. You're highly talented, skilled, and respected. She was literally the queen of voodoo, or hoodoo, I think. I can't remember. I was researching a few hours ago, writing it in my notes. And there were other practitioners as well, but she was literally seen as the person with the most talents, the most skilled. And you're creating a legacy of your own that will be forever known and passed down to others in some type of way. Maybe your story will be heard by others, or maybe you're still going to create more success for yourself, my pile number threes, where people literally take inspiration from your story. Or maybe there's something you're creating that is going to be known even after you are gone for many, many, many years, decades. Okay? Some of you may have very good talents that makes you a queen bee. Some of you may have spiritual gifts, being able to prophesize the future or read the past. I'm also picking up like your skin is very vibrant and beautiful. That's what makes you a queen bee. that you have good features. Some of you may be religious or spiritual. And something about your hair, they keep showing me hair. Maybe some of you are hairdressers. She was a hairdresser and they keep showing me hair. Okay? And that's what makes you a queen bee. You are creating a legacy and wealth and abundance in everything you do. And you're inspiring others to do the same, to go out and find their own talents and gifts and stay true to themselves. Okay, and that is what makes you the ultimate queen bee that stands out and shines. And you're going to continue achieving things for yourself here with the Four of Pentacles, saving up those achievements and putting them on a wall. You're gonna continue to celebrate, continue to knock down any challenges that come your way and put that crown back on your head. You are highly, highly intelligent is another thing why you are the ultimate queen bee with the Page of Swords. She's also holding a book here, so you're highly intelligent and knowledgeable. And you're also abundant in everything you do, because your soul is abundant, and not just in wealth, in everything. Okay? And that is what makes you a queen bee, my pile number threes. So I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. I also want to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers, all my supporters that have been here for the last few months. I see all of you that have been commenting on every video, and I really, really appreciate that. I'm sending so much love. Bye.